All right, welcome to Daily Discipleship Day number 15, Taught to Obey. Jesus says he's given the Great Commission. Matthew 28, verse 19 says, "Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And I am with you always to the very end of the age." Jesus' plan to evangelize the world was that we would go and we would make disciples, that we would baptize them and then teach them to obey everything that he has commanded, and that he would surely be with us to the very end of the age. Such an important part of this Great Commission is the ongoing process of being taught to obey. All of us as disciples of Jesus who fall short of the call to perfect obedience, therefore can always need to be taught to obey. So the question for us is, in what areas are we being taught to obey? Who's in our life teaching us to obey Jesus' teachings? And then whose life are we in with the said purpose of teaching them to obey Jesus' teachings? This is part of Jesus' ongoing plan to make sure that those who become disciples stay strong, continue to grow, continue to mature, and that what's invested in us by Jesus, in turn, we can invest in others as we teach them to obey. So that's Jesus' plan for us to evangelize the world, for those who become disciples, to stay faithful as disciples to the very end. So here's our dare for today: to re-engage in the plan of being taught to obey. Ask the person in your life to help you in some specific area. It's Church Sunday today, so today at church and fellowship, man, say, all right, this is an area of my life where I see I'm not obeying Jesus. And I want you to pray for me. I want help with this. I want accountability. Engage that person who's in your life to help them teach you to obey. And then do that for somebody else, somebody that you're more mature than. Think of, okay, how am I teaching this person to obey so that all of us continue to mature into Christ? All right, well, that's Daily Discipleship Dare number 15, being taught to obey. For more dares, www.hamptonroadschurch.org. Check us out over there. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow for Daily Discipleship Dare number 16.